We can go look at the
We need allies.
We can go look at the well.
You want to go look at the well?
We can go look at the well.
Which character's going to look at the well?
His.
Can he dive in front of him while attacking with scissors?
Like,
back.
So,
Over the pole.
are you approaching him with the idol?
Yeah, I'm approaching with the idol. I found my faith once more. All right, guys, we're going back into the Dungeon
Crawler Classic.
DCC.
Classic.
We gotta
Session
catch up
1.
and see what's happening to Father
The
Loblaw
Blind Wave campaign.
and everybody.
Roll luck.
Oh my god.
What's that?
D20.
D20.
D20, and you want under whatever your luck score
So
is.
you want-
It's this guy.
You want
It's
as
a
low-
13.
You want
You
as
want a
low as
13.
you can.
Yeah. As low as you can. As low as you can go. Shit.
God damn it!
Shouldn't have covered your
Should've
eyes.
So he's targeting you.
All right.
So,
I'm sorry, Eric. It was a good idea.
I'm
Eric,
distracting.
Shit. What
do you have any
happened?
other characters?
I do. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
Calvin,
Let me finish.
do you have any
Not.
other characters?
I have one. That shot the arrow that missed.
Oh, well, okay. So he went.
Shake.
So it's time for the
Fuck.
Beastman. The Beastman targets you, the big guy.
Yeah.
The other one
He's
that's
the only one that's left.
Shane has one more character that hasn't acted yet, though.
Yeah, Aaron.
Well, then you need to say that.
Okay, Aaron,
All right, Aaron.
What?
you got the big guy.
We need to have him fall back over the thing and he'll fall off.
You can try to bull rush him.
You guys
push
try to
him.
push him so he trips over that pole and falls.
Hey,
Try
Jumped
to,
over.
like, two-hand touch tackle him.
It's dangerous because if you fail,
Aaron, he might grab Aaron and take
You're-
him.
you're-
Well, I'll die if not. Right?
Possibly.
Pretty
Possibly.
much.
At least your guy will.
Yeah.
At least your guy
And you
will.
only got one left too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what do you do, Shane?
Which he
What
said-
other thing can I do? I can just
Yeah, bull rush him and push him over.
You can regular attack him. I mean, you could, if you have any rope, you can try and
We want to push
lasso him.
he's-
We
he's gonna-
recovered the chain.
Your
Could
chain.
he, like, swing the chain at his
I have
feet and, like,
chain.
bind him up so he,
You can
like,
do that.
teeters?
Is that in your little paper?
just
roll
It's improv.
agility. You
18.
You do it.
Okay.
So roll a strength check to see if you can like pull his legs.
You have no plus.
Right.
So
D20, just roll it.
just roll your
It's a-
D20.
Roll the
it's a
die.
roll.
We'll say a 10.
We'll say it then.
Just get above a 10.
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't complain.
So-
when
so
he gives you a
you pull-
glorious
Thanks
DC
for
like
doing
10.
it.
And he sort of pulls the chain out of your grasp, but by going backwards, he flips over the 10-foot pole off
To his doom.
to 3d6 worth of damage. Shane, you can roll it. It's,
Roll them all at once. It works
3.
better.
Grab a D6.
It's a d6 for every 10 feet. You need 8.
5, 3, 2.
Okay.
10!
He falls, lands directly with a sickening thud on his head, and lays motionless.
And disease.
And disease.
His last gasp is frog.
Father Loblaw thinks that he's done it. He's taking credit. He's like, I had faith in this demon frog.
Is he the scribe guy?
Yeah, he's the
He
scribe.
had lost
he's
his faith and he
He's the
he gained it.
intelligence 8 scribe.
Alright.
Also, before you could, he's taken the short sword from his brother. Ha!
Done so, there are 6 spears.
Okay, so everybody gets a spear.
There is an axe, which for you would be like a double-headed, two-handed axe.
Okay. So it would be a large battle axe, fittable for someone with a high strength.
Melee.
Yes, you have to have a strength of more
Like
than
melee.
12, I think, to use it.
That's a
13.
13.
I have 17.
Yeah, but you have a sword.
You already have a sword that you claimed.
Oh.
Let me
Take
I have a dagger.
Your selfishness has cost you.
Yes! Yes! I love that line so much.
In particular,
I'm sorry, Shane.
it is a great
It's
axe.
so funny.
Ooh, great axe.
Yep,
Am I allowed to loot the bodies of my other teammates?
absolutely.
I'm gonna do
It
that.
does a d10.
Ooh, D10.
Yeah, so by the way, guys, since you already took the 10-foot pole,
However,
Uh-huh.
because it's a two-handed weapon,
Uh-huh.
you roll a d16 on initiative checks instead of a d20.
Yeah, he's gonna be last. I'm gonna be last no matter what. D16.
yeah,
I didn't bring them with me. I didn't think we'd need them.
Can I just
Yeah.
subtract 4 when I roll?
But there's an app on my phone that we
Yeah.
can use to
Like, I
take
just
care of it
subtract
if we
4.
need to.
I don't know.
Okay,
Great
so
axe. I still get a +1 when I attack, though.
you've done that.
I guess a +1 when I.
Inside of the tower, the chained people are alive. So, who needs
Spear.
characters?
And a spear.
I do!
Eric does too.
I put 2 spears on my guys.
Eric,
Too.
My guys are alive.
how many characters do you need
I need 2.
to bring you up?
1D. What is it? 1D8 for
We're
spears?
only allowed to have 3, just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many characters?
2.
Well, if I'm
Hit me.
9, yeah, 4.
How many characters are
I'm all alive.
It's a cat
Oh,
purse.
you're all alive?
Yeah.
Thief?
Me and Shane both didn't lose
What's
a
a cat purse?
A cut purse is a thief.
Yeah.
Cat purse. Thief, okay.
Leave him
A
there.
pilferer.
Just take whatever he's got on him.
No, he can pickpocket things.
pickpocket a beastman. Who's
And a
naked.
dwarven miner. I probably know Calvin.
You
You knew.
Uglum.
Yeah, you knew Uglump.
Okay. Freed villagers that do not choose to join you recall nothing of their ordeal after their capture.
Well, of course not.
So they would like to run away.
Hey, the gate's open,
If at all possible.
right?
Um,
Or the porkerless or whatever.
inside of the tower, you discover a small alcove set in the floor, hidden by a pile of rotting hides. It contains loose coinage of 53 silver pieces. This is alright. An elven short sword set with emeralds.
I went short sword.
Yep. It's wrapped in a simple green cloak.
A simple green cloak?
Yep.
Is it like the cloak of Lothlorien?
Do you look at the cloak?
Yes.
Sewn in the hem of the cloak is a map, inked on vellum, leading to some unknown location.
Okay, so we have a map.
Yes, we do. We have a X marks the spot map.
It is a treasure map.
All right. Who needs the sword?
So remember, there's 6 spears.
I took 2 spears.
There's a great axe. There's a short
And I
sword.
have the great
So you guys should be fairly good with weapons
Yeah.
at this point.
So someone needs the elven sword. I don't know who needs a. Who doesn't have a weapon that's.
Well, I just got 2 new guys. They have a dagger and a pick, so maybe give them a different weapon.
Yeah. I mean, you and Calvin are the ones that are going to probably need.
You got spears for days.
I don't know what Shane has, so.
It's 2, a staff, a spear, and a long sword.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have a spear here, and a great axe here, so.
I'd like to give,
those weapons are decent.
you remember Uglump, right? This is his rival Beauty Lump. And he would like a spear.
No, know that name.
That's his name.
Okay.
Beauty lump.
Yeah. He named himself after his first mixed track.
First mixed drink.
Mixed track.
Oh,
Can I get a spear for Beauty Lump?
lady lump.
Lump. They call him Lump for sure. How about that?
Lovely
Lump.
lady lump.
There's
lump.
6 of them.
Be lump.
B Lump.
Lump.
B
Alright.
Lump.
Did you guys write down the rest?
53 silver pieces, an elven sword, and a map.
Yep. The elven sword is worth 150.
Ooh. Who took the elven sword?
Short sword.
Elven short sword. Yeah.
D6.
Does anybody need it? I still have a character that just has a dagger.
Go ahead and take that. I'll take 2 spears.
Okay. My thief Sleezo is going to have the short sword.
I don't want him to have it.
No, he has a dagger. I mean, he's not going to steal your shit.
I don't want a
He's
guy
been
with
captured in prison.
What's his profession?
He's a cut purse. You have purse? I didn't think so. You're a man.
I
mean,
pelts
You're fine.
and a sack.
I don't want
I
it.
got 2 sacks.
They're worthless. They don't.
He's got a
they're not
large-
made in the hats or
I got
anything. He's
some
got
large
fucking pelts.
sacks.
He's got a
Okay.
large sack.
All right.
I ain't stealing shit. I'm
All
taking
right.
the sword sword, and that's what
Just
D
saying. You give it back later.
D8.
Thief. When you're dead.
What is a spear? D what?
D8.
8.
Okay, I'm all equipped up.
Alright, so you go down the stairs, and they lead
I didn't write down how much copper we got last time. I should write that down. Maybe we can split it later.
down.
Sorry.
It's alright. As you're going down the stairs, you pause for an instant on the broad stone steps. The hint of gold glimmers at the edge of your light, several steps below.
Sleezo is happy. As for the torture.
Did somebody take the 10-foot pole?
No?
I figured one of your guys
You
would
want
up, right?
Okay. That's fine. I was just wondering if someone else had it. 10-foot poles are handy.
Alright, so we
That's
went down the
right.
stairs, and what was the last part you said? I'm sorry.
You pause for an instant on the broad stone steps. The hint of gold glimmers at the edge of your light, several steps below.
Gold.
Gold.
It's not gold. It's a trick.
I mean,
What do you do?
Sleezo, the thief, is
Let him-
interested, but he was just in prison.
Let him go look.
He doesn't want to look right
He
now.
steals a gold. Look.
He needs to prove himself.
I mean, is there any other direction to go but down the steps?
No. I mean, back up.
Yeah, which we had nowhere to go there, right? except for back all the way where we
You have to
came.
go all the way around.
So I mean, we need to just.
So it's just a hint of gold. What does that mean? Like there's just we see the color gold at the end of a hallway or what?
On a
lower
stair.
lower down these stairs.
We just see gold.
A shimmer.
A tint of gold.
If you take another step, you see that they are merely 3 gold pieces sitting on the step.
Hmm.
I'm not touching them.
Can we poke them with the pole?
I don't want to poke them at all. We should go down the stairs.
The 10-foot pole.
From where? Up top?
Yeah, if they take a false step, the pole. Just do that. And we have the pole.
Just step over the step.
Just poke it just in case, asshole.
What if it turns in like a slide and there's spikes at the bottom or something?
Then we are fine up there.
We
Can I go back to the top of the steps and wait?
It's a 10-foot pole. We could all go up there and do it and poke it.
It's a circular step, isn't it?
Sting and my my herder.
Yep.
Will take.
Can we sucky?
We'll take spears and poke the steps in front of us carefully.
Yep.
And also tap the walls beside.
All 3 of my guys go to the top of the steps.
Okay. The stairs are fine. Tapping the wall, you realize that there is a secret door that was not fully closed.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Okay.
So
We just gotta get out, right?
Are there still more people?
Are there more people?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there are more people.
I thought there were more people. I gotta go down to find the more people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you go to the secret door? You can pick up the 3 gold pieces. They're
Okay.
not trapped.
They're just gold pieces?
There's
fuck.
3 gold pieces.
I don't trust shit.
Sleazer-
Quit taking my pen.
Sleazer took it before anybody else.
Do you want to go down the stairs
I'm
or
writing
into the
them
secret
down.
door?
We shall share them with our remaining living people.
Secret
That's a
door.
good idea.
That's what you think.
All right.
You guys want to do secret door?
You push.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Open the secret door. The narrow hall is lined with cut block stones. Dusty cobwebs hang from the low ceiling, and time itself seems to weigh heavily upon this ancient place.
Secret doors aren't usually bad.
A trio of upended chests rest in the shadows in the
Oh.
rear of this chamber, amid a
Neato, guys.
scattering of coin. Tracks in the dust record the path of recent looters.
Okay, so someone came in here, tried to steal stuff. When they left, they dropped a couple coins outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
That were fine.
There are 3 remaining chests and
Better
spilled coin.
Okay. Check for traps.
Where?
We have the pole and we get
I wanna look
each
at-
individual
I'm
cobblestone.
gonna look at the ceiling.
Okay.
If there's no spikes or rocks up there, they're gonna fall on my head.
All right. Your prodding and your gazing reveal nothing.
Okay, I'm staying at the entrance, kind of looking around.
Okay, Father.
If someone came in,
I take my net
It could've
and
been-
I throw it out and drag it across the floor to reveal anything that might be under the dust.
There's nothing.
it might be safe.
I mean,
Father,
it's possible we're just
Father
overthinking
Loblock
it.
consults the demon frog.
Then what's a demon frog?
It does nothing and he thinks it's okay.
So he steps out.
So he steps out with it, much
You
like
do so.
yeah.
There
Much
are
like you would a torch.
18 copper pieces,
Write those down.
12 silver pieces,
Ooh my.
8 gold pieces,
Man, this demon frog is really paying off.
Good thing you took it
I
up.
don't know how to show this.
Are any of you? You're a cut purse, right?
Yeah, Sleazo.
So you notice that while the chests are empty and the contents have been spilled out, it is immediately apparent to you that one of these chests has a false floor. Basically, like the floor is here where the bottom should be here.
Yeah, I would notice that.
We should lift it.
I was very apparent.
Can we test inside to see if it's trapped?
You can.
Poke it with a pole.
Yeah, but how high is the ceiling?
In this place?
Yeah,
Oh,
hard to get a 10-foot pole straight down the poke. We can cut it in half and have 2 5-foot poles.
I mean, we could just use something other than a 10-foot pole. We could use,
How
like,
are you-
say, a dagger or a sword.
How is your
Fucking
dwarf carrying a 10-foot pole?
we'll say 10 foot.
Very carefully.
Okay.
Um,
At an angle, that should be okay.
so the compartment is not trapped. Inside are 2 silver rings set with emeralds,
Okay.
worth 15 gold pieces apiece.
Sleazo noticed it, so he gets at least one
Were they
and
3
steals
rings?
the other.
2 silver rings set with emeralds,
2 rings.
worth 15 gold
Worth
pieces
15
apiece.
each.
A
GP.
silk robe.
Sleazo would like that.
It's black, stitched in silver with a sigil of chaos.
Hey, it's one of those things that the weird ghosty guy,
Yeah, it is.
Mad Dog. What's his name?
Mad Murdoch.
Yeah.
There's also a
Spelled it with
steel
2 Ds.
vial.
A what? Steel vial?
A steel vial. Is anyone a like a herbalist or
There's a
Yeah, but
Herbert.
We got
potion
herbs.
maker.
It's a herder.
Who had the green herbs?
The tracker.
Well, I mean, someone who could identify what this is.
I mean, he's a tracker. He's out in the woods all the time. I mean, he ain't selling
I'm-
this shit because he's got to find another person to sell to.
I'm a
but he can-
beekeeper. I'm used to having like herbs and in fine houses and stuff like that, visiting rich friends.
These herbs.
He's good at tracking shit, so he's in the woods all the time.
Cheesemaker for flavoring. Oh, a merchant maybe would know, right?
Yeah, a merchant would know.
Yeah.
Roll d20, intelligence.
Smart. 16.
Okay, you know that this is a vial containing 2 doses of black lotus oil.
Black Lotus.
Oh shit.
It's a very rare
It's a-
magic card.
Imbibing the lotus gains you 1d10 HP
1d10 HP. Indefinitely?
for 1 hour.
Oh.
But at the end of the hour, you lose that HP and must succeed on a DC 20 Fortitude save or take 1d4 points of damage.
Shit.
Which would pretty much kill any of us unless we survive the entire thing and we gain our first level.
Can we pour it on the body of one of our friends and he gets 1 HP for an hour?
No.
You need a raise dead spell.
It's
That would
quite a
Good
bit
try.
more.
It's a magic lotus thing.
Good try.
No,
You
it's
could-
not magic.
You could try to pour the magic lotus
It's not
oil.
magic.
Oh,
Wait,
no, I'm just
what
I'm just
if it combines with the disease of my midget
What if you put it on the toad?
halfling,
You have to stop doing that.
of my halfling, and the disease and the lotus combined is some kind of undead
How about we just
concoction?
leave him dead?
How
I'm
about
trying
that?
to get another.
How about you pour it over your frog statue?
We can do it on both halves because it got cut in half, and there's 2 guys that we can use as meat
No!
shields. Meat shields, Calvin.
Moving
I
on.
saved your life.
The wide stone steps descend into a long hall.
Okay.
The walls are decorated with elaborate tile mosaics depicting foul ceremonies.
What kind of ceremonies?
Foul.
Like birds.
Horrific
Fucking birds!
and baleful fiends. The walls are slick with condensation and black algae. The condensation runs in rivulets and collects in long brackish pool set in the center of the hall.
Are there any demon frog idols around?
Not around,
Trying
but
to-
you see carvings of them
Trying to collect
in the
more.
walls.
So we're the same religion.
Wait, can you put one in
Exactly.
it? Is there an empty one?
No.
Duh. Okay.
But
Like, you
maybe-
like put your.
Maybe later on.
Yeah, but they're around. So, I mean, if I show that I'm one of the followers, maybe they'll accept me.
One
I-
of
I
us.
can, I can become like
One
an
of
inside
us.
man.
Everyone needs to make a luck check.
Shit.
What's
So roll a d20, and you need under your luck for all of your characters. If you succeed, no, wait, I'm sorry. Roll luck, and you're adding your modifier and trying to get a 15 or higher.
Okay.
Trying to get high.
Trying to get high, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you succeeded with that
19
roll.
was the first one. I was about to be fuck. I just lost this now.
Get over 15 for each of them
Each one, yes.
with the modifier.
Yep.
I don't have a modifier.
Where's the
Two.
modifier at?
Well,
Success is bad in this case.
Oh, the 19's bad.
19's bad.
Well, shit.
shit.
Okay, I got. So wait, is it over what?
15.
Over 15.
Over 14,
Okay, 14.
because 15 or higher.
And then it's
Gotcha.
6.
Okay, so they're safe.
So
Okay, so anyone that failed that check, okay, you feel strange compulsion to inspect the base of the pool, and then pick up and carry off a skull once discovered. So in this pool, at first it's just sort of a black viscous liquid, but the closer you get, skulls begin to rise up, and their eyes begin to glow.
Like bobbing for apples.
Yeah. Anyone that passed them picks up a skull,
Fail.
and the
It's
skull,
It's not supposed to be high.
the eyes
Okay.
light up enough to be like a lantern.
Still too high.
interesting.
What's it gotta be under?
It's gotta be
Under
14.
14. Is it 14 or lower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Rob picked up a skull.
You also notice some mosaics.
Success.
Those.
Oh.
Okay, so
Look at this guy bent over. What's he doing there?
Playing your favorite game.
Whoa, is that like a mind flare? Look at that thing.
ugh, looks like he's puking.
Look
Those
at that.
mosaics are carved into the walls.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Pictures. I like pictures.
Fuck. Looks like one of each race.
They may or may not hold clues further into the dungeon, so
Oh, shit.
inspect carefully.
Can we take a rubbing?
Yes.
That's the guy we killed.
No.
Big guy with the axe?
No. A lot of them have double-ended axes. Like that guy has a double-ended
A
axe.
casual inspection of the chamber reveals 4 nooks
Swords.
concealed in corners of the hall. Each
Okay.
nook contains a single hooded robe. Black, embroidered with bizarre sigils stitched in silver thread.
Okay, so we took these rubbings. Can we keep this for later?
Yep.
Okay.
You got that?
Shit.
So you got 5 robes now,
5 robes.
Okay.
total.
5 robes.
While the robes are mold-eaten and rotten to the touch, in dim light, they could pass as, regular robes.
And with a skull for light, that might seem normal too.
And I have one of the idols.
How many of you guys had to get skulls?
Just Father...
Dababa had to get one.
no. Sleezo and Baylump had to get
The
skulls.
herder?
The
Does
herder.
she herd deer?
Yeah.
Deer herder? Okay, so you had 2.
Yeah.
How many of you guys had to get skulls, Shane?
All 3 of them, didn't they?
I don't know.
You don't know.
When you rolled,
You wait,
what did you get?
Didn't you go higher on all 3 of them?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah.
Because you rolled
if you rolled high, you got a skull for each one. So right in their inventory, do they have a skull? That way you don't forget.
Okay.
That they have
Glowing
a skull.
skull. Okay, so there's a big pool, and then there's stairs leading downwards.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything else with the pool?
Take a swim. No. No, I'm good.
You take a swim.
No, I don't want to take a swim.
I heard.
No.
Take
Careful
a
what
swim.
you wish for.
No, it wasn't a wish. It was a sarcastic comment. Sarcastically, no. I'm done with the pool. Anyone else? You want to throw the halfling in the pool?
Is there a slightly larger glowing skull that I could be more proud
I have
of?
a water skin. I can get some
Maybe
water.
under the surface of the water.
Is it
Well, if it's not bobbing, it surely doesn't want to be taken. So I'll just.
What's
leave
in
it
the
there.
pool?
skulls?
Well, it's a black viscous liquid.
Yeah.
You don't know. You could
You could reach in.
use the 10-foot pole. You could
We
So
both-
reach
Yeah,
in.
poke it again. We could fucking
I
leave.
have a water skin.
You could go get your halfling
yeah,
friend
you
and
can
throw
fill
him
some
in.
of the water.
Fill it up, and then if it's like an accelerant, I can throw it in, like a grenade.
All right. You take some. Nothing else with the pool then?
Throw the seeds in there.
It's like the
See, I just picture this as the pool
yes.
with these tentacles coming out.
It's
Precisely.
like the fucking
Okay.
thing from the new Harry Potter
So we
movie.
make
Yeah.
the sacrifice and the shit comes out of the pool.
You know what? I ain't no bitch. I'm taking some.
Okay, you can take
You
some.
get
It's
some.
fine. There's skulls in there though. That means death happens.
No, no,
somewhere.
We all got skulls.
No,
Somebody's skull.
Rock has
Not
a skull.
Not all. of them.
Jay's good. Melee's good.
Yeah. The Baba's
Keep
got
it
a
strong.
skull.
I'm good.
All right.
You
You
protect
take some, mark it
Protect
down. Black viscous liquid. The white stone steps run down to the dark sand beach of a vast underground sea. Far out across the water, you can make out a golden glow through the gloom. An enormous menhir, which is a standing stone,
Okay.
stands at the water's edge on your side, dark waves lapping at its intricately carved faces. Past the towering standing stone, a dragon-prowed longship emerges from the darkness, coming towards you.
Shit. This is like Harry
Its
Potter.
hull scrawled with forbidding sigils and runes that glow a sickly green in the dim light.
Mortal Kombat.
The ship draws to a stop some 50 feet offshore. The beat of distant drums and far-off wails of terror mixes with the quiet lapping of the waves.
Whale.
He whales of terror.
Accio boat.
What?
It means come here, boat.
I know. It was
It does not mean that.
come here, boat.
It means like fucking whatever.
It would cause the boat to come here. It doesn't mean like Accio means come here. It doesn't
It's
mean
not.
that.
It's not Latin.
Okay.
That was Harry
So,
Potter.
so there's a boat that stopped over there.
50 feet over,
It doesn't translate to that.
you hear beyond it the wailings of probably your village friends.
Shoot. So they're over there. Probably.
Probably. Can't say for
So
sure.
do we go that way then? I guess.
Yeah, where else are we going?
How do you get to the boat?
Yeah.
We
Always.
should have fucking left.
What else is around?
Okay, Marty,
Once
is
we
your
got-
chain
Well,
out.
once
so
we got
there's-
There's anything
Hang on,
this
hang on.
round except for go towards the wailing and suffering and doom, man. So let's just do this.
Okay.
There's the men here.
You're gonna be lucky. I got some of this liquid.
A narrow series of steps wind up the surface of the men here. So you could go to the top of it if you wanted to.
Okay. Guess we could do that.
Who wants to?
Dababa will take her skull up to the top of the menu.
Yeah. Rop will go with her.
You notice that when you started walking down the stairs, the skulls grow a little brighter. You go up to the top,
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
No, it's good.
There's two of us.
I
Someone
believe
came to
in the
help.
demon frog, and
Okay.
he will guide us to the light.
Did he tell you to go this way?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't do anything without consulting him.
Okay. I did you wrong. Tell me.
Okay. At the top of the stone has been fashioned into a platform. A shallow bowl has been cut into the center of the platform. The bowl is partially filled with hardened wax.
Trap.
Could put the water
Partially
on it.
filled with hardened wax. I would say it's probably a spot for a ritual, like candles.
Maybe. Or like there was a hole there and they fixed it with some wax.
Or some kind of the ship needs to be able to see the shore, so it's some kind of
like a lighthouse kind of thing.
Ding.
Do the skulls get brighter the closer to the basin?
No, it doesn't seem. It
Doesn't seem any change.
No.
Does that have anything to do with the water I collected?
I light my lantern and I hold it in the basin.
Okay. The ship draws to the shore.
Do we want that?
Can we see in
Yeah,
the
we can
ship
use
from
the
here?
ship.
It's empty.
Are there oars or is it mystically propelled?
There are oars. It also appears to be mystically propelled.
Well, shit.
Well,
Doesn't help. Shit. Could be anything on it. Could even be a boat.
okay. So I take the lantern away from the basin and approach the boat with it still lit.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
The boat's not here yet, right?
Boat's here.
Oh, it is
Boat-
here?
Yeah,
on the shore.
It docks.
Oh.
And there's nothing on it?
Nothing on it.
This horse. Let's give him a boat. We gotta get on the other side to get our people, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. They're over there
There
screaming.
could be a kraken.
Kraken.
Look at
Deal with
this.
it.
Look at
It
this.
very well
That could be a
that.
kraken.
No, that was the fucking my liquid well shit.
I'm
that you
just
kept
saying, that was written on the walls. That could be
Okay,
somewhere.
let's put our least favorite people in there first.
Okay. I'll put Rop in there.
Wait.
And wait, what?
Maybe only the people with skulls will survive. Shit.
Like, Rop has a skull.
So does the Baba.
Jay
I
Melee are
like that
fucked.
smile.
So's Shizuka and Sting.
in a in a move of great irony, Father Loblaw stole from Sleeza the skull.
So the man who has found his
Just in case.
Board
oh
the
my
vessel.
gosh.
But having
Loblaw
the
has
skull,
all my great shit.
having the
Oh
skull
my gosh.
could be bad.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna say.
You're just gonna own it?
You're boarding the ship.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
you
we're
board
all
the ship.
boarding.
You're all boarding.
He can steal it back.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
I'll let them slowly
he
start
boards
walking
first.
on.
Yeah, we're not all boarding on one side of the boat to make it tip or anything.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay.
You notice at the bow of the ship
Yeah.
a censer, which is it's in the shape of a golden egg.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing priests hold before them.
Yeah.
And it like
Egg
smokes.
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. come with
Incense.
Yeah. Okay. It's not lit, but it's there,
us. Okay.
and you can all get on the ship safely.
Okay.
Okay.
Once you do, it starts moving.
Shit.
We should probably light the
Across the
sensor.
sea. You like the sensor?
So I take a twig and I put it in my lantern and I light it.
Okay, you do so.
It's probably like a tentacle monster repellent.
You start to go off,
Fuck
I'm
this.
trying.
Fuck this.
and as you can see,
You
what
lit
looks
the
like.
Kraken.
You laughed at me about Kraken. It's a real thing.
Have you guys seen Conan the Barbarian?
Shit. No.
Yes.
25 years ago.
You know the last scene where like Thulsa Doom's up at the top of like this temple, these steps. Okay.
Yes.
You see that off in the distance.
Fuck.
As you're sort of going towards it. However, as soon as you can make that out, the waves begin to stir.
Kraken.
That's fine. Just wind. Shit.
It's the Kraken.
I'm
It's
holding
like,
the demon frog in front of me. We're
It's-
good to go.
It's like the fucking moon door.
I'm like fucking Jack Dawson at the front of Titanic, just
Okay.
letting it happen.
This boat came by just fine earlier, right? What if we go down inside the ship?
down like.
Like
What?
it came this way already, right?
Yeah.
Nothing bothered it.
You lit the
Right?
censer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's bad.
It wasn't lit before.
It's a ceremonial thing.
It wasn't lit before.
It's signifying that there's stuff to eat in here. Shit.
It recedes beneath the waves. And you go safely.
You need to trust a demon frog. I keep telling you.
It wasn't the fucking demon frog.
Yes,
you
it
weren't even there. You
was.
weren't even watching. You did nothing.
Correlation
Frog
causation.
gets 50 XP.
Correlation causation.
What'd you say, Rick?
Demon Frog gets 50 XP.
50 XP.
No.
But he,
No,
he
no,
doesn't
it
level up.
doesn't.
No, no.
Although, if you become a wizard, you could make that your familiar.
I could. I'm getting there. I'm already a
That
father.
does
I want
nothing
Jay
but
to
give
be
you
one.
false hope.
Father
Okay.
than wizard.
I've been writing all that shit down. I'm a scribe.
Alright, we're almost at the end. The island draws closer, revealing the source of the golden glow, a towering ziggurat with burning light radiating from within the silver-thin cracks beneath its massive stone blocks.
Or ziggurats.
A wide ramp circles the edifice, sloping to the top of the temple. Hordes of beastmen crowd the ramp, howling to the
How many?
darkness,
Shit.
Hordes.
Hordes.
hammering on the massive hide drums and pushing a terrified string of prisoners to the ziggurat's glowing peak.
Ziggurat.
Throw them off.
All right, we.
High atop the temple, you can make out a fearsome silhouette of an enormous armored figure wreathed in
That
infernal
guy!
smoke lit from below.
Shit. Well, look at this. There's a woman there.
There, you count 22 beastmen on the spiring thing.
22?
22 beastmen.
Are they all little ones like before, or is it one big one?
All right,
These are all
we need
little
to
ones on
we
the
need
thing.
to shroud ourselves in the cloaks.
We only
and-
have 5.
Okay, but we need to do that, and we need to hold the glowing skulls in front of our faces and act like high priests. And we need to go up there and be super angry with them, like C-3PO. We can do this.
Or we just use your arrows from the ship and kill our people so they don't have to go to the
There's
terrible,
so many.
terrible
Oh,
shit, and then we get the hell out of there.
Kill
Starship
their-
Troopers.
Yeah, but we,
Kill our own people
But here's
so they
the-
don't get subjugated to this terrible.
how do you make this ship move?
Huh?
How do you make the ship
It's
move?
magic. What are you talking about?
How do you make it move?
I don't know.
How do we start it moving?
We lit the shit, and I got water and an idol.
So do we blow it out to make it go back, or what?
Probably.
I'm saying we start attacking, we have no way of getting out of there.
Yeah.
We don't know how to make it leave.
Yeah, it's just gonna be coming up to the shoreline where there's many angry things that are going to come and rape us.
That was the vines.
These guys will probably rape us too. We don't know.
Can I? Is there vines anywhere around here? I can pour my liquid water onto the vines, and they're on our side.
You don't know what that liquid water does.
You don't know either.
I can
You know.
fucking make you eat.
We can rape them.
Slime seeds.
Can we have slime seeds? Maybe I can sling them into their mouth.
We have seeds.
Let's try that.
What are the seeds? do?
Seems like
So,
a better idea than we have.
You notice that all these beastmen are in sort of a religious fervor.
Yeah.
It's possible you might be able to sneak by them.
We can try them. We can choose 5 people.
Yeah.
That probably better to have skulls, right?
Father
Yes.
Loblaw, it feels very. Yeah. He's
Well-
got that idol.
Rob has a skull.
What does the idol look like?
It's a demon frog.
I can show you a picture.
Yes, please.
Rob will go.
It's a demon frog.
Rop is gonna go.
Rob is willing to go.
Father Loblaw will
He will
go.
put on a cloak and carry his skull and be ready to go.
Sleezo is not going.
Dababa will also.
Does she have a skull?
She has a skull.
And Balop is gonna go.
Holy shit.
That's the thing? You're carrying that fucking
No,
thing around?
Is he
it's
thinking
an idol of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
An idol of this.
Yeah.
freaky.
It looks like
I
that.
mean, is it that big, or is he just thinking about
No,
I have an idol.
It is an
It's
idol
a small
of this.
idol. It's a reduced size thing.
Ah.
Pull back
Light!
light.
There you go.
Tricky frog.
I forgot all about the fucking camera. We've been playing.
It's such a good. Yeah, it's immersive. Is
I
what
picked
it's
my
so
nose
good
like
about.
twice.
That's fine. I picked my nose and wiped it on you.
Hope you saved it for later.
Just don't
I
even-
think that my frog, my demon frog, is granting me protection in this world.
Clearly.
Obviously, yeah, I guess.
I can't wait to get wrong.
Or right.
No one's damaged, right? Everyone who got hit just died, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No one is bleeding.
This
or
is
anything.
the adventure.
Yeah, this
so
is
you
that's the
guys-
handout.
If
for you
anyone
guys.
wants to, it's called Sailors of the Starless Sea, Dungeon Crawler Classic, and this will be really hard to see, but I can scan this and like tweet out it or something.
Sure.
Images and stuff.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You have to follow Archmaster 7.
Yeah. If you aren't already, I'm following him.
What is this?
It's his Twitter.
It's my Twitter.
I don't know that.
It's also his YouTube page.
You saw that stream too?
Not very.
You follow me, I'll
often.
follow you. There we go.
I don't
No,
follow him.
you have to get 3.
I'm actually gonna
See-
unfollow him.
She,
I'll
Shane,
follow your ass,
Shane
do I?
says I'll follow you if you follow me, but then like 2 months later he unfollows you.
Unless you get 3 more people to follow.
Yeah. Right.
It's a pyramid scheme. Speaking of
Yeah.
pyramids, we have a ziggurat.
Yeah.
Figure out and
What are
22
we doing?
people
Alright,
on the
so
steps.
2 of your guys are going?
Yeah, my father Loblaw is going in front
Alright.
with the demon
Here's
frog.
2.
And
3.
Balump.
4.
Shane, do you want a guy to go?
Yeah.
Balump has a skull
Yeah.
and Father Loblaw
Pick a
has
guy,
a
because
skull.
I guess you all have skulls.
Yeah. Pick.
Michael.
Okay.
Michael? Okay, so Michael, Rob, Dababa, Father, Loblaw,
And Bela.
Bela.
Beauty lump.
Bela.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Okay,
call-
it should be Bay, like
Yeah,
Bay.
Uglum called him Bela.
Now, is it a good idea to hold the skulls like up, like they're the face,
I would say
or do you
yes.
just carry it like a lantern?
No.
So
Hold it
you-
like here.
Are they still glowing?
You noticed
That
as you sort of
fair.
drifted through the sea, the closer you get to the ziggurat, the brighter
The skulls glow.
they glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
That
not
would
a good
match
idea
our
to hide them.
faces.
Okay, so
Um,
we're not gonna hide it.
Like,
Should we put them on top of our heads? So
that
they
way
don't-
we're like,
Because our vision will be all fucked up.
If
Bright skulls in front of our face?
is anyone like a he was a priest, right?
He was.
You can roll an intelligence check.
to see like
Okay.
in what formation these
D20?
D20
Yes.
plus intelligence.
which is a -1.
I'm a cheesemaker, man. You got to know what the fuck you're doing.
I understand.
10.
9.
So you can recognize, you think, you're not sure,
Yeah.
but you think that some of the spirits of previous victims are in these skulls, and they're trying to help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the demon frog tells me,
Exactly.
I think. I'm just hearing shit and I think it's a demon frog.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
so
I roll a 9, I don't know.
you guys slowly start to
Shamble.
scale the ziggurat,
Yeah.
and these terrible beastmen are beating their drums and howling at the top of their lungs. Even through those howls, though, you can still hear
The wailing of
the
people.
wailing of your people.
Are people?
You must
Are they weeping and gnashing?
They
Yeah,
are.
gnashing their teeth.
That's just a terrible scene to think of.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they seem to pay you no mind in your disguises, and you reach the top of the temple. Also, fortunately, that big giant dude, in armor that you saw, was actually just an edifice that one of the beastmen was holding.
I fucking knew it. Thank you, frog, man.
Oh fuck.
I have faith in him and he has faith in
The
me.
peak of the temple was dominated by a vast smoking pit that glows with a hellish light. A mighty beastman hoists an effigy of a fearsome armored figure high into the swirling clouds as the prisoners are hurled screaming one after another into the pit.
Shit.
We need to stop that immediately.
A trio of snarling beastmen upends woven baskets, pouring thousands of coin in after your fellow
We need
villagers,
to stop that too.
producing gouts
Sneezo.
of hissing smoke
Wish
and
he would.
flame. All about you is the thundering cacophony of drums and bestial howls as the bizarre ritual nears its climax.
All right, we need to get in
You
there.
guys have a surprise round.
Are we gonna try and take them and run away, or do we need to try and convince these wolfmen that we are their masters, the high priests?
I got a plan.
Don't you fucking frog.
Are you gonna throw the frog scepter in
Father
there?
Loblaw, who at the beginning of this was an atheist, has since found his faith in the demon frog.
Yeah.
And knew there was something about that water. Pours the water on the frog's icon and throws it in to the effigy in hopes that it will create a giant effigy battle monster to fight on our side.
And you're praying to the frog.
I don't.
The demon frog idol.
That's important.
All right.
Shit. Is this fucking gonna
I poured
work?
the water.
Is this fucking gonna work?
This is where it gets serious. Here we go.
You gotta be creative. You gotta let it go.
Bulbasaur.
If not, Balump is jumping in front. What the fuck's gonna happen?
Balaam.
He's a meat shield.
Is our archer still back on the boat?
Yes.
Okay, so he can start lobbing arrows.
Yeah. Legolas style.
Okay, so there is 3 beastmen acolytes up here,
Yeah.
Okay.
a beastman shaman, and a chaos lord,
Okay.
who isn't here yet.
We should shove them in.
Okay, so you're up here. You have a sneak attack. So there's the shaman and the acolytes. The shaman is like praying,
Yeah.
and the acolytes are throwing stuff in,
Coins and people.
coins and people. So you go up and try to stop them, right? Basically.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Not in so
Bye.
few words.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to give me the plan again. Sorry.
In my newfound faith,
Sorry. Yes.
my demon frog idol that's gotten me through so much on this terrible, terrible
Okay.
day.
Yep.
And through the faith of the idol, I collected some of the water, not knowing its properties, but knowing that it would help me, just like the skulls did.
Yep.
I pour that water and anoint the idol, much like they used to with perfume
Okay.
on the feet of Christ. Okay? And then I throw the idol into the face hole of the giant effigy.
In the effigy
Oh, is that what you're throwing?
or in the fire?
I throw it into the effigy of the giant man that is just an effigy. It's not a real thing.
Isn't that something that some guy's just holding up?
Yeah, but it turns it magically, because magic is rare, but it's also very, very strong in its rarity. Turns it into a giant thing that will slice down all of the acolytes and the shaman if I have enough faith in the demon frog.
I don't know if you get to decide what happens while you doing this action.
I'm just saying shit and hoping it's funny.
Okay, so you do so,
Okay.
and the frog statue. You look into its eyes.
Yeah.
And you hear it speak to you.
Finally, I've been waiting.
You mean it hasn't been speaking to you this whole
I
time?
thought it was.
I am Bob Ugg Baliz. How do you say that?
Bugabbliz.
Bob Uggable is.
That.
Bob Ugbaliz.
Beelzebub.
Bubbles.
And if you
Bubbles,
swear
yeah.
to be my servant, I
Oh,
will
shit.
imbue you with great power.
I swear. I've been swearing all day.
Unthinkingly.
Roll
I've
a
been doing it all day, I believe.
Roll a d20 plus personality.
Shit.
Personality is 10 with a mod of 0.
Okay, just
roll it.
Just roll a straight d20.
Roll good. Well.
16.
Okay. Who do you consider to be your most dangerous foe at this moment?
Let's see, there's a shaman.
The shaman who has the effigy.
I would say
He believes in a false god.
is your lack of faith is your worst enemy right now.
No, I have faith now.
No, I mean like you believe in him so much that you think your own worst enemy is your own doubt.
What?
So you should strike your doubt down.
I would say that worst enemy is our
Didn't you
escape.
say there was a chaos
Your
one
what?
Our escape.
or something?
Yeah.
Some chaos something?
I would say our worst enemy is the horde of people down below in the ziggurat, right?
I think he means an individual.
One.
Yeah, just a single one.
Okay, the shaman, because he could do
Okay.
some shit.
So, the
You should make a big show of it.
Isn't that he's the one holding the effigy? That's who you threw it, right?
your mouth opens and words that you do not understand come out. They're like croakings.
Yeah,
Okay.
I speak in tongues.
Like my wife's church.
Yeah, exactly.
The ground surrounding the shaman suddenly forms into like a swamp
Shit. Okay.
and falls away, and he falls into the fiery abyss below.
The one that he was incanting into.
Yep.
Cool. One's dead.
Throwing the people in the... Yeah, in my
Well,
face.
so while he does that, can we like attack the other guys and try to shove them in the pit?
Yes, let's do that.
Mm-hmm. You
Because
can.
there's like 2 or 3 others up there, right?
Yes, there are 3 others.
It's like perhaps like
just for my own state of mind, the effigy didn't come to life, start killing people.
no.
So, the effigy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be held by the shaman.
Yes. If you look, you notice that the fire is sort of going around the effigy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's starting to like take form.
Yeah.
And claw out of the
Oh shit. Okay. Of the pit.
pit.
Are some of our friends that aren't quite burnt yet hanging on to
Hanging onto the fire.
but the fire's going on around
It
him.
looks
so
like
we don't want
Anakin
that.
from episode 3.
Fire's going on around him, he's crawling out of the pit.
So, yep, you've got him crawling out, and you have
Get some money!
and 3 acolytes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's like push some
Let's fuck this shit up,
Yeah.
right? This is what we're here for.
like the acolyte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe Rob can like attack an acolyte with a spear and try to charge him into the pit.
This is the only people that...
Does that work?
This is the only people that went, too. We got fuckers back on the boat.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fighting.
Can we get them, like, they see shit and start distracting
like
people
the
or
archers
something?
have to start, we're gonna start
yeah,
clearing the
so,
way
like,
out so that we can
moving
get
the
back
ship.
and we have to protect the boat.
All right. The archer is going to start doing it Sergeant York style, taking him out from the back first.
Okay.
Well,
I can't really do much.
I want to charge
With
with
a
Rob
sword.
with a spear and try to charge a guy and knock
Yeah.
him in the pit.
Okay.
Dababa will too.
It's a surprise round,
Yeah.
so
Is it those guys that get the surprise, or how's it work?
guys up top.
Or you just
In
those-
robes.
Yeah.
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 You guys are going 2-on-1.
Say
How many
you
are there?
need
There's 3 other people.
to hit. There are 3 acolytes.
It would be smart if we said one each, right?
I'm attacking
I'm doing one.
I'll do one.
You need to hit a 12 AC to succeed.
Okay.
So 12 or higher?
12 or higher.
Come on, Dababa.
I can do this too.
I mean, you have a guy up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You attack with him.
Attack the guy that I missed.
Attack that guy.
Natural 20!
Alright, you succeed.
Can I use my spear crossways and push it all through?
17. That should be
17,
good.
you got
Does
one.
it?
14.
Okay, so not only do you all three do it, but your guy, you sort of flip him over, and he hits the Chaos Lord crawling out of the volcano. He sort of stumbles backwards a bit, so you have some extra time to like attack him while he's climbing up.
Cool.
Rob has a sling.
Look at that happen.
You can use it's clear. You think that if you throw the skulls at him, they will act as sort of a spiritual grenade, if you will.
Okay, so like are things like really bright right now?
So bright. It's shaking.
It's quaking with energy.
Quaking with energy. Very good.
Yeah.
Chuck those down in there.
How many do you have?
Balump
We
has
have
one.
5.
Each one of us has.
And Father Loblaw has one.
Well, one of them isn't with us, right? Or they
No. Sleezo's the one that doesn't have one.
Okay.
Remember? Because
So we
Father
all have
Loblaw
one,
stole it from
And then
Sleezo.
Shane has 2 more skulls back on the boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm so glad he stole it from
let's see
Sleezo.
how much damage those do.
Remember I said in the Fit and the Iron of
D6
an
plus
action
1. So however many you're throwing right now, roll a D6 plus 1 and tell me what the total
Okay,
is.
so I'm throwing 1. Eric, you're throwing 2.
I'm throwing 2, so what do I gotta do?
Roll a d6.
Twice.
Yeah, roll 2 d6s.
The square ones.
Yeah, just grab like. Here, just roll
Yeah.
both
I got
of
one.
those. We can just roll them both at the same
No.
time.
All right.
2.
3.
Plus
Plus
1,
one.
you said?
So
Right?
Plus
3.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And roll it again.
Roll it again.
Yeah, I need to know the total.
You get 1, Shane. You
2.
Get, you have
Total,
1
So I
guy.
got 5.
Oh, damn.
So 5.
9
1.
plus.
You get
7.
2. He has a plus 1.
You have 9.
You have one more.
No, I have.
No. You only have 1.
7.
Aaron's had 2.
I have
You
5.
have a 1 plus 1.
You have 5?
Had
Yes.
2.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And I rolled a 4, so 5.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, he is barely crawling up.
The effigy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's up at the top.
Can I
Now we roll
sling at him?
initiative.
No!
Okay.
Now we roll initiative.
I'm going to sling him. You guys should roll better.
He got a 17.
What do I got to do? Can I roll like.
Initiative.
I got to do a d6. Can I roll like 2 d8s and add them together or something?
Initiative
Do
is
I got to roll
what?
like a d16 you said or something?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll roll for you.
Okay. So I could just.
The odds are off. So you just.
If he has the two-handed weapon.
Yeah, this guy. Well,
You roll a
Rob,
6.
Rob doesn't. He's there. I don't know who we're fighting with. He's on the boat.
Whoever has the two-handed weapon has to roll a d16.
Melee.
Everyone else still rolls a 20.
So we don't do them all at once. We do them all individually.
No,
Okay.
because this guy's the only one.
So
that,
he
yeah.
was a 6.
No. So you're one character.
6.
Him. He's the one up top.
No, he is.
He is.
Yes.
Does he have the two-handed weapon?
No, he has it. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
then he rolls a 20.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know who was rolling. Like, are we just attacking with them or what?
Yes, because the other guys are on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if they want to start attacking the people, the 22 other dudes on the
Yeah.
spiral,
That's what Sting will
they
start
can, or they can stay with the boat to keep the escape route.
Yeah. I don't know if like once we kill this
What'd you
guy,
get?
if something's gonna
Oh,
get
man.
16 plus 2 is 18.
15.
Eric.
Jeez.
22.
Wow. What'd you get, Aaron?
Seven.
Aaron's last. All right, Calvin, you go first. Right before the Chaos Lord. You
All
don't
right.
want him to go. Hint, hint.
Dababa, how close is he to the edge?
He's climbed up. He's right on the
We
edge.
want him to
He's
go.
right
or
on
we
the
don't
edge.
want him
We
to go?
don't.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
He's our guy.
I'm gonna do the you'll
No,
shoot
no,
your
no,
eye
no.
out, kid.
This isn't your effigy. This is the effigy the guy was holding.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bad big horned
Yeah,
effigy
I
guy.
threw it into that guy, right?
That fell down into the lava pit.
Yeah, I threw that into his face hole.
Yeah, and then they fell into the lava pit with the shaman.
Yes.
Right. And the shaman had his own effigy of his god.
Yeah.
That god is coming up.
So mine just burnt.
Yours,
That was that what you're saying?
Yours is
What
destroyed.
happened to mine?
Yours is destroyed.
Yours burnt, but you've made a pact with that god.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that
Trust
character,
what he said, okay?
I
Eric,
thought I had a guy crawling up.
he thought his
It
frog
wasn't
man's
your
like,
guy.
"You're in
Once
farm,
he gets up there, I'm like, yes, bitch!
No, that's what we threw our stuff at.
No,
Eric.
I wanted him to come down the ziggurat and start fucking people
That's
up.
why I was
While
kinda,
we
I
left
was
him
kinda
there.
confused. Like,
your god
I thought-
melted the earth away, so he
Okay.
fell in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Eric.
I'm wasting my demon fall for now.
It's your turn. Calvin.
Didn't! You killed a shaman!
One.
And you
Alright.
gain a pact with the demon lord
Yeah,
should you
for nothing,
survive.
Shane.
All right.
Lock up these Tesha.
Dababa is gonna do a "you'll shoot your eye out, kid" thing and kick the guy in the face, and then as he's falling backwards, stab him so he doesn't come back up.
All
Or actually, she's just gonna stab him in the forehead, and then drive his body.
Is
into
this
the
one of
flames.
those ho?
Yeah.
Ho.
Roll to hit.
Merry
You need a
Christmas.
13 or more.
15.
30 damage. Can you do 3?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Damn it.
If you don't, you're dead.
7.
All right.
Yes.
So you do so.
dead.
Dark
You
ball.
spear him, and he starts to go down, and his form fades back into the lava, which is good news. The bad news is that the death of the Chaos Lord triggers the destruction of his temple and cavern. A low rumble rolls throughout the cavern, building to a deafening roar. Massive stone slabs peel away from the cavern ceiling and fall into the sea.
It's like Aladdin.
Waves crash up the sides of the ziggurat, even as sizzling magma seeps through the seams in the stone blocks. It should be apparent to the PCs that their time atop the Lord's temple was drawing to a close.
Time to go.
So, well, there's treasure up here. How much do you want to spend any time?
You have a large sack.
Slizo yells from the boat. Get it all!
Get it all.
Is there a magical weapon?
Well, maybe.
I'd rather find the magic weapon than forget the treasure, like the money.
Father
Right.
Loblaw.
It would be better to find an artifact than take a basket of gold.
Yeah.
Father Loblaw looks very quickly. Let's see
Okay.
what's
Like,
that?
I don't want to spend too long.
He
We don't have
finds a
that
golden frog idol.
All right,
No,
let me see
He
how
finds
many
two.
actions you have.
time. Okay.
it's double fisting.
That'd be the best if there was another idol there.
So, you are looking, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Quickly.
We have 5 guys up there. Rob's gonna look.
Dababa's gonna look.
Yeah, Rob's looking for sure.
Michael's gonna peek it out.
Peek it out.
Yeah.
You're not looking through a door to make sure there's no trouble coming.
Oh, what? I have a herding dog.
What?
Belly rubs, Dababa.
We could use that as a distraction for the hordes in the bottom. They can just chase it. We'll leave it there.
I mean, we're not gonna leave the dog.
What's his name?
He can herd them. They are a horde. Maybe he's a hoarding dog.
Okay, so there's gold and silver.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or you can go for the Chaos Lord. His plate mail armor is still there. Or his flail. So you can scoop up treasure or go after that stuff.
I'm going after a weapon or
Um,
armor.
the waves are sort of hitting like the beastmen, right? That are on.
Yeah, like all the rocks and shit falling down should be getting them.
I'll grab the flail.
I'll go for the armor.
Flail, armor.
I'll get all the money.
Okay, roll a d20.
All the money.
As much as I can. I got Slizo waiting for me
I
back
want
home.
it for a
Are you married?
You
19!
get 19 gold pieces, and then roll it twice more. And add them together.
15!
No. Stop. Okay, 15. Roll it again.
Add that together.
19.
So 24. You get 24 silver pieces. No, 34 silver pieces.
I'm loaded because I hoarded all
Is
my
Shane,
other guys.
Shane
that
do
died.
anything?
Shane?
Don't you have
I
two-
wanted to go for some gold, but he said you're trying to take it all.
Do it.
Okay.
There,
Go for some
There's
more.
more.
There's
more.
baskets.
Was that both of his
So-
guys doing his thing? Just the one?
That was one. Do you have another?
You have 2 people up here, don't you, Eric?
Yeah. Eric has.
Oh yeah.
Two people.
Baylump will do it too.
Okay, so it's the same thing. You roll a d20 and that's gold, and then you roll 2d20 and that's silver.
1 gold,
1 gold.
6. Fuck.
6 gold pieces.
And the second one is gold.
First one's gold.
First
And then
one's gold, and then
gold.
you roll twice and that's silver.
So what's your first one?
19.
13. Roll it again. Okay, you've got 20.
12.
You've got 1 gold, 20 silver.
20 silver pieces. And what was your 2 numbers together?
12 and 19.
Okay, so that's
It's 30.
that's one action. Okay. Do you want to spend another action scooping up gold?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
No. I think we're good, right?
Did we save our people?
Yeah. So they're all up here with you.
Gotcha.
And are going to escape with you.
We need to get
They
out of
should,
here,
yeah, they
right?
should get some gold now.
So,
Have them grab the gold.
when Singh starts seeing, like, shit going down, the ziggurat collapsing, lava pouring out of places it's not supposed to pour out of,
Yeah.
he starts loosing arrows on these guys that are just in a religious fervor.
Oh. Okay.
He's done with the bad
I
guys.
was like, what?
The bad
Okay.
guys, the wolfmen.
Cool.
The beastmen.
All right. So is anyone staying
It's probably a good idea to get out of here.
for
Yeah.
another round? No. No
Right.
one.
No.
Probably
Okay.
a good idea
All right.
We got some gold. We got the 2 things. We should leave.
Yeah.
Please those
So
People run.
you run off. You reboard the ship along with those you were able to save.
Good.
The towering wave propels you with terrifying speed towards the distant cavern wall.
That's good.
Let's go.
Ahead, through the sea of towering white caps and the debris of falling boulders, you spy the mouth of a narrow cave.
Narrow.
The dragon-propelled
Backdoor.
ship rides down the crest of the giant wave and shoots into the rocky maw, the howling surf crashing all around you. You find yourself
With a single tear because I've lost my idol.
now above ground in a
Okay.
lake.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can we spy behind us the collapse of the great,
So we went?
terrible...
Dude, it's like
Tower.
the Goonies.
Cool.
Whenever the
Ancient
ship
Evil?
gets out of that cave and they're all,
Yeah.
let's go home.
So I will tell you about the plate mail and the spiked flail.
Yeah.
What's this?
Good job, Rob.
The shit they got.
The items that we got.
The blackened iron, or the flail, is topped with it's black iron, and it's topped with blackened iron and ringed with spikes.
Means it hurts ghosts. Good.
Salt.
You'll need someone to identify it, but basically, it's going to be this adventure, and then each of you are going to go off for like a year and like train in a profession.
Yeah.
So like either as a wizard or fighter, whatever. During that year, I'll assume you got it identified.
Yes.
So it's +1 to both hit and damage.
Oh, cool. +1 hit, +1 damage.
Once per day, the wielder can wreathe the weapon in flames for 3 rounds, inflicting an additional d6 points of damage on a successful strike.
Cool.
The plate mail is plate mail, first of all, which is super expensive.
Is it a 3d6 to begin with? Damage?
The flail?
Yeah.
No,
You didn't
it's
see
a
the-
regular flail.
Okay, which is probably like a 1d8.
I think
maybe.
it's a... Yeah, we can check.
Maybe a 1d10 at most.
We can check.
Because a great axe is a 1d10, but I'm not sure. Dude, this guy would have hurt us. With that flail,
Yeah.
activating that for 3 rounds of fire damage.
1d6.
I mean, basically, if we got hit, we were
26.
dead anyway, but...
So...
Okay, I did what I did.
Plate mail is great if any of you are going to be fighters or dwarves or something, because it costs more than a peasant makes in his whole life.
Ooh, wow.
It has no magical properties, but its superior construction grants its wearer a fortitude save, DC 20, against the effects of critical hits.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's great.
Holy
It's
shit!
really good. Okay, so that's it for this adventure.
We survived. We saved people.
You survived. You will go off, like I said, for a year, and you'll pick one of these characters,
Shit. Which
Okay.
One? Well, no, I'll go for it.
and they will become a level 1 character. If you're a dwarf, an elf, or a halfling, you don't have a choice. You become a level 1 dwarf, elf, or halfling. Elves are just better. They're like fighters and wizards.
Pretty much.
Dwarves are fighters, basically, and halflings are thieves, but can fight fairly well. Other than that, if you're a human,
I
which,
think all mine are humans.
yeah,
Yeah,
you,
which
you-
otherwise specify they're human.
yeah, you can be a fighter, which is like a Conan the Barbarian kind of guy, right? Like,
Big weapons, usually heavy armor. They're in the front lines attacking stuff.
yep.
Yeah.
And it depends. Like, you could be a Conan, like a no armor and big weapon, or
Yeah.
you know. But
Or more like a boar.
but basically, they're really good at killing things with weapons. Is their thing. You could be a cleric.
The healer kind of guy, which could maybe be father.
We'll see.
Could be.
I gotta read all the
Daddy.
options. All the options.
So a cleric is pretty good at frontline fighting.
Yep.
They wear heavy armor and stuff like that, but they can also call upon their gods to heal their allies and harm their foes,
Demon frog could harm some foes.
basically.
It has.
There's a thief.
Sleazo.
A thief.
We only pick one though, right?
You can only pick one.
Yeah.
A thief,
Sleazo dies.
besides being like sneaky, they have all of these different
Got
skills
disease.
between like backstabbing, hiding shadows, pickpockets, anything a thief
Yeah.
you think can kind of do, right?
Yeah.
A warrior, I already talked about. A wizard,
Yep.
who cast spells, as you might imagine.
I like wizards.
But they're very fragile,
Yeah.
and magic is very dangerous. And then a dwarf, an elf, and a halfling are dwarves, elves, and halflings.
Sure.
So think about what you
I need to
might
figure
want to
out
level up
which one I
as.
want. I wish someone would have died to narrow it down because I kind of like all of them for
Should
different
we
reasons.
base it on our stats, kind of?
Some players do. Definitely.
I mean, you should definitely take this guy without a.
Oh,
without
yeah,
a
what I'm saying
question,
is, like,
without a shadow of a
What
doubt.
I wanted.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
So a warrior's primary stat is strength.
So if I have a higher strength, it might
A
benefit me to
thieves'
choose warrior.
primary stat is agility. A cleric's primary stat is personality. A wizard's primary stat is intelligence.
So you could be any of those things and do well. Certainly do better than any of us in any of our...
I'm highest in strength, so I should probably be a warrior.
You could.
Dude, I could take Jay and make him a wizard. He has
Although you also have a decent personality, right?
That's good to say.
So a cleric could work as well.
I'm gonna be a cleric.
You want to be a cleric?
Yeah.
Okay.
How high is it?
It's how my character
It
gets
fits.
going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
the way he's
so-
Like, I spent a year learning the ways of the demon
frog.
frog.
You
Okay.
will be
Frog.
a
The Frode.
cleric of chaos,
Oh shit.
basically. So I'll talk about how the characters work next time. But okay, so a cleric.
So what happens to the other two guys? They just gonna retire, or can they make guest appearances?
Yeah, they can absolutely make guest appearances. They will likely go off and be adventurers on their own.
You might save them for later in case your one guy dies.
Exactly.
Sleazo
Like
and
we did
Dewlup.
here.
So I will put them in the folder. They will not go away. Well, which one are you keeping, though? You're keeping
He's
him,
stacked.
right?
He's keeping
Yeah,
the fog
Keeping
or
the
whatever.
cleric, yeah.
Might be. Alright, well,
Rest in peace, Topper Half Giant.
Dude, you gotta keep Sting. Sting survived. You got the
It is-
longbow.
It is not
Shizuka didn't do anything.
necessary that you all choose different
the bot
classes,
was fucking awesome.
but it will give you
well-rounded party.
Like, you have good agility
well-rounded
there.
party.
Yeah, good agility.
Warrior.
It's the best out of all of them that I've had, but 5 strength
It's kind of the
and
obvious thing
negative
for me,
2.
isn't it?
Yeah, but if you go with like a, if you go with like a thiefy
Agility
character or
build?
something, yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
you could be pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have to do
That's a
that.
stupid thing
You
to
already
say.
got the bow.
I do have a bow.
What do you guys think?
It was fun.
I loved it, yeah. Like, well, the whole time I kept thinking about different IPs, like different universes we could do this in. For some reason, I kept thinking of Uncharted.
Well, I just kept thinking of trying to, like, what's the craziest thing my guy could do and be funny and might work. It might
Might
make
work.
me
Is
like,
there,
I
is there
approve.
like a archer, like a ranger class? Closest thing to that would be probably a warrior, right?
A warrior. Yep. Do you have yours?
I'm
Still
debating.
thinking?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, we have a cleric. What's Shane gonna be?
Fighter.
Fighter.
A warrior.
Fighter.
Yeah, your stepdad.
And
I'm
warriors can be, different, right? So if you're an archer warrior, that's quite a bit different than like a sword
Right.
warrior.
Should I keep the title Father? What does a demon frog call his?
Oh, I can tell you actually.
Yeah. Because I was a
can
priest,
tell
so I
you.
was a father, and then I lost my faith, and then I've gained it. I am a scribe.
If we
still.
have like a melee fighter guy, I can give them the flail probably.
Yeah.
Because if I end up going with like an intelligence wizard kind of thing or something, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna need that.
Well, so the cleric,
Like the trapper's probably my best guy.
Yeah.
a chaos cleric uses a flail. So,
See?
there you go.
So I become
Um,
a chaos cleric.
Yes.
Blah blah.
Yeah, and you can have a flail that can once a day go on fire for 3 rounds and do 3d6 extra
Let me
damage.
find what your title is.
Yeah, plus the 1d6 it already has.
That's 46 damage.
Here we go.
4 successful attacks.
Okay, you are chaos, so at level 1,
you get 3
you will be a zealot.
Zealot. Blah blah.
Yep. At level 2, you'll be a convert, a cultist, an apostle, and then a high priest.
Cultist. Blah blah. High
Alright,
priest.
so
blah,
we have a
blah.
cleric
Okay. I'll be a priest again.
and a,
High
and a
priest.
and a warrior.
So right now you're a zealot.
And what are you gonna be?
I kind of want to
Zealot
be a
of
thief.
chaos.
Like a ranged thief.
I might go with the wizard kind of class then.
Alright.
That way we kind of have a little
Yeah,
bit of a
Shane's a
variety.
warrior.
We have
Shane's
a
a
warrior
warrior.
there. Like we can give the warrior the plate armor probably,
Yeah.
right? That way you can be in the front and take more AC like damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he pays attention.
Yeah. I guess I'll take intelligence what I need for that, and he has the highest intelligence. So I'll probably take him.
Alright. So,
But I also have this great axe too that we can give Shane.
yeah.
So like he can have the great axe, and then you can have
and the
the
plate
flail.
mail, and
the
he can
flail.
have the flail. Yeah.
And then I need to
So-
find a weapon for my wizard. I don't know what wizard.
your
choose.
wizard?
A staff. Can I have a staff? I guess.
A wizard staff.
Wizards can have staff.
So you're going to be wizard?
Can I infuse
I'll be a wizard.
Jay's going to be wizard?
Jay will be a He'll be wizard
copy
Jay.
of the idol that I used to create the effigy?
You want to make a new one?
Can I put that in the hilt of the flail?
2 Z's.
grant
It's
myself
like you're
extra-
holding this frog. Like
Absolutely.
I'd like to do that. All right, is that the end of this round?
That's it.
That's the end for this session.
Okay, guys, what's the name of this again?
This is dungeon.
This is Dungeon Crawler Classics.
Dungeon Crawler Classics.
DCC for short.
DCC. We had a good time with Rick. Rick, thank you very much for devoting your Saturday evening to
always a good
playing with
time.
us. I've never
If you
played...
want to see more of Rick, go to AVR Advent on YouTube. It's a very
can.
popular video. It's highly
You
acclaimed.
can do that. I've never played one of these games, so this was fun. I enjoyed Rick allowing me to just be stupid and silly and putting it into the
For
story.
allowing Eric to be himself.
Now, I mean, I had a halfling disease suicide bomber
Yeah.
that saved you, Calvin.
It saved me.
He saved his
Yeah.
last character.
I like
Yeah.
to think that after we left, the survivors were diseased by that fallen corpse, and they all died.
What? That would be our winners.
Huh?
Our guys that
No,
live.
the survivor monsters.
The
Oh.
beastmen.
Like, we didn't go
okay.
over to the pit. There's probably shit
But
there.
we're all immune
Okay.
now.
You know what I'm saying? But we're all immune because, yeah, we were around the halfling.
Gotcha.
We got antibodies.
Antibodies.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm happy that we're able to just be
And,
silly and have all that stuff.
I just like how
That's it.
I was able just to visualize.
Who did I save from that well?
Better.
Wasn't your father guy that lived?
Yeah, he's
You're
alive.
welcome.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking about the world that we were
And
building.
Eric,
Like a
the
long
guy
time.
that you
I wasn't even-
saved
I was
is
thinking
my-
about
is
like
now my
That's your
character,
guy,
so-
yeah.
I know what this looks like. I know what that looks like.
Sure. All right, so that's gonna be everything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We probably had cut this up into.
Yeah,
at
This
least-
might be in like 2 videos.
This might be
or
2
something. I don't
videos.
remember how long we went, but
We went about
We'll see.
3 hours.
Not long enough.
So this has been the tabletop game for the 10K. Thanks to all of our Patreon supporters for getting us there, but also thanks to everybody that's watching because this is gonna be a fun, silly segment here on Blind Wave for a long time. So we'll see you guys next time. I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
Brick.
Oh shit, I'm Father Loblaw actually.
Oh. What do you?
Thank you guys for checking out this video. If you would like to see more from Blind Wave, you gotta go to well, you can just subscribe, I guess.
Yeah.
You can go
Very
in the
important
comments.
if you want.
Did you like this video? Did you not like this video? We don't care, but we'd like to hear it.
Who do you think's gonna survive?
Is Father Loblaw the best of all of them?
Future game.
Or was the halfling the
Definitely
best?
20 seconds.